High up in a tall green tree, in a small cozy nest, lived a little bird named Mimi. One bright morning, her mama told her that today was a special day. It was time for Mimi to try her very first flight. Mimi looked down from the nest and saw the ground, far, far below. Her small heart began to beat fast. "No, Mama, I'm scared," she whispered. "What if my wings don't work?" Mama Bird smiled gently and told her that everyone is scared the first time. Even she had been. But she learned to fly by taking a small jump and trying. Just then, Mimi's friend Rico, the squirrel, came running along a nearby branch. He saw Mimi's worried face and asked what was wrong. When Mimi told him she was afraid to fly, Rico laughed kindly and said he had also been scared the first time he jumped from branch to branch. His legs had shaken like jelly too, but he started with small jumps, one little jump at a time, and slowly he became brave. Then Grandpa Bird, old and wise, fluttered down to the nest. Mimi told him she was afraid of making mistakes. Grandpa Bird chuckled and said he had fallen many times when he was learning. "Mistakes," he explained, "help us learn, and real courage means being scared but trying anyway." Mimi thought about their words as she stood on the edge of the nest. The wind touched her soft feathers, and she took a deep breath. Mama Bird promised to fly right beside her and not to leave her alone. On the count of 3, Mimi and her mama jumped from the nest. At first, Mimi felt like she was falling, and she cried out in fear. But Mama told her to flap her wings. Mimi flapped as hard as she could. Flap, flap, flap. And suddenly she felt the air holding her up. She wobbled and dipped, but she was flying. Rico cheered from below, and Grandpa Bird watched proudly. After a moment, Mimi's wings grew tired, and she tumbled down onto a soft bush. She felt sad and said she had failed, but Mama Bird gently told her that she hadn't failed at all. She had flown. "Falling," Mama explained, "is just part of learning." Rico and Grandpa both told her how wonderful her first try had been. When Mama asked if she wanted to try again, this time just a short flight from the bush to a low branch, Mimi looked at the little distance and felt a tiny spark of courage. She was still a bit scared, but she said, "Yes, one more time." Standing on the soft bush, Mimi opened her wings again. She remembered Grandpa's words about courage and Mama's promise to stay near. She jumped, flapped her wings, and flew from the bush to the low branch all by herself, landing safely. Everyone cheered, and Mama hugged her with her wing. Mimi's eyes shone with joy. "I was scared," she said, "but I tried, and I flew." From that day on, Mimi practiced every day. First short flights, then longer ones. Sometimes she still fell, but she always got back up and tried again. Soon she could fly high above the trees, strong and happy. She learned that everyone feels scared before trying something new. But if you believe in yourself, take a small first step, and don't give up, you can do amazing things, just like Mimi on her first flying day.